ENSC. Yeah, maybe. Actually, yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad. It's tight. It's nice and tight. It's actually a good setup. But yeah, if you can go on volume, that would be nice. STNE. Well, it's one of these beaten down names. Yeah, I mean, sometimes these types can rally, but sometimes, you know, they don't have to rally. Like, sometimes they can. Like, if you want a list of next year's big winners, like, it's a good idea to look at stocks like these. Because sometimes, you know, they kind of get thrown out with the bathwater with all the other stuff, and then, you know, the market realizes, you know, they did something stupid, and then the next year it goes up a lot. There's you know, many different types, like TME, and there's a lot of like beaten down names. This is a China stock, so there's a reason. But many times the biggest winners any given year are the ones that were beaten down the previous years. But again, wait for setups. There's no need to bottom fish. Absolutely no need to bottom fish. Wait for them to go up, build some flags, and then buy those flags. Or if they have an EP or something. Chamf. Whoa. Chamf. I don't see anything here. It's not a good flag. It's not a good setup. The 20-day needs to catch up. MGI. Yeah, it's actually not. Actually, it's pretty good. It's a beautiful setup. It's a beautiful setup. SYNA. Nah, I don't see anything here. That a good setup here. It was nice and tight. Now it's wide and loose. The moving averages need to catch up. Marvel. Yeah, this one is good. Pretty decent, but I don't know. It doesn't really have a history of moving well. It's kind of choppy. It goes up 2 days and it kind of slams back. It's not a clean mover, so yeah, this is, I don't know. It could work. D-Dog, yeah, wow, this one looks good. It just, you know, building, look at how nicely it's surfing the 50. They can't hold it below 50 for long. Yeah, it's one of the few stocks that's been a leader for a few years that's still holding up, together with TTD. What's Shopify doing? Shopify is... Nvidia, yeah, I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it. Nvidia looks beautiful. Yeah. Surfing the 50 there. Nvidia too, I think it's gonna go to 400 or something sometime next year. That's my prediction. Wild prediction, right? FUS. Yeah, FUS is my go-to ETF for the financials. I was long it here, I remember. SLI. Thoughts on LAC? Well, LAC, I've been long for like 3 months or 2 months. But yeah, it is kind of setting up. It just needs more time. Just needs more time. Doku. Doku sign. You know, these things are tricky. It looks completely broken on all time frames, but it's definitely not my type of setup. But you know, I don't know. It's not my type of setup. It can do anything. It can go up, it can go down. It's not really something I trade. Oh yeah, Ford. Hopefully we can get back above 21 again next year. Oh, Ford! Wait, it's getting above 21. It's 21. Holy shit! I was hoping for 21 next year, but it already got there. Lucid, what's Lucid doing today? Oh, but it's below the 50 and below the 20. I think it needs more time either way. Long, short, it needs more time. Same thing with Roblox. These were two of the high volume breakouts from November that kind of came back down with the market, but I'm still stalking them. Do I know what my biggest loss of the year was? I didn't have any like memorable specific loss, but I do know that I had two weeks or 3 weeks during the year where I lost 10 million. But that was more like a combination of giving back profits and having, taking multiple losses and stuff. So I had like 2 or 3 10 million down weeks, but I also had a bunch of 10, 15 million up weeks. So. But nothing, no single loss. Like last year I had Kodak. But this year, no memorable single loss. Not really. Yeah, last year I had both Twix and Kodak. 2 very memorable losses. No, of course I know what a wash sale is. I was just trolling around. It doesn't really apply to me. Because the thing is, I don't hold losers. Like, I get rid of my losers anyways. Like, wash sales applies to people who like to, bag hold stuff. Like, I usually get rid of my losers the same day anyways. Or as soon as possible, so I don't really think in those terms. It's not like I'm gonna sell. Do I have any? I don't think I have any things I'm down on. But let's say I'm in something. Let's say I'm, I was down on something I bought recently. I don't know, whatever. XBEV, right? Like, I'm not gonna sell it. Guys, if you need to do wash selling or the wash sales or whatever, if that's gonna make a difference, I have to tell you, but you have bigger problems than that. Yeah, wash sale is for investor type traders. You mean investors, right? Yeah, wash sales is more for people, like investors, not for swing traders. Yeah, exactly. Tax loss. No, tax loss harvesting is a very important thing, but it doesn't really apply to me. It really doesn't, because I don't hold losers. Like, I don't. I get rid of them anyways as soon as possible. It's not like I'm, long this... it's not like I bought SDNE at 70 and I'm still long here at 17 and I'm gonna sell it to lock in the loss so I can deduct it from some other winners. No. If I bought it at 70, I sold it at 69 6 months ago.